What up guys, Ace Otterney here. I am back. I have not played this in a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it because there's been a twist in the story. Because now I'm on trial for murder of my own former boss. So this ought to be interesting. At least Maya's all good and like cleared and stuff. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. But Phoenix, look! Ugh, Edgeworth. Bitch. I'm sorry. You, sir, are a seemingly fine POS. Do you know what that means? I'm surprised you don't know. You seem so smart. Seem. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket? I don't know, judge seems a little bit cool. So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. But it's not that cut and dry. Like, I get that you're a prosecutor, but... don't you have morals and ethics, dude? Come on. He looks... Granted, these are simple-ass graphics. But he looks a little conflicted by this right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Fair. Okay, let's do this. And just like her face, completely understandable. Protein drink. Let's energize. Bada bing, bada boom. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask us where Edgeworth-wise witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Ooh. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this... That's a good freaking question. Do I raise an objection about it because of what Phoenix just said? Or do I let it go because it could get pushed aside regardless? But I could also be punished if I don't raise an objection, but... This could be a mistake, but I am gonna let it go. Forget it. I smell a trap. Yeah, it could have been a trap. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Red, white, blue! That's what your face looks like, dude. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Bling. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? What? Name! Yeah, they are not doing well together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. I'm pretty sure CEO is a more common term than president. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? No, 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 no. You, as a witness, you cannot answer like this because it's too nuanced and vague. You need to answer yes or no. You need to be very blunt, very straightforward, very succinct. You cannot be this vague. Whether you're an ordinary witness or an expert witness, you cannot be this nuanced and vague. Idiot.
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
Yeah. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho.
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it. I don't know how I can though, but... He was quietly reading some papers by the window. Then you heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, you turned to look at the building across the way. It was then you saw a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over.
Things occurred as you testified. I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well,
You jumped to that way too fast. I liked the judge before, but I smell a conspiracy. I don't like this. 9 o'clock. Okay, what do I have to present? There's an autopsy report, her cell phone, Maya's cell phone, glass shards, thinker, wiretap, receipt, May's testimony. That could be useful. Floor plans. Okay. It was 9 o'clock. Quietly reading some papers by the window. I don't know if I can present this, but I'm gonna try. Hang on. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Oh, I have to... Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. I have to find contradictions between the evidence and the direct statement. Okay. Spiky-haired man attack. Hold on. Can I present Miss May's testimony? The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Okay, here, we have something good, potentially.
Sorry, but I haven't seen nothing faulty.
What? What? I must be on the wrong attack. Jeez, For frock's sake. I haven't been able to use the glass shards at all. I have to be able to use the glass shards in some format. You got a weird-ass theory. God, I could be wrong. Let's try to use it. Damn it. Can I use May's testimony in a previous statement? Damn it. I am fucked. Okay, I have one more chance. Scheisse. Okay, I really gotta think about this. Can't use my attorney's badge. Mia's autopsy report doesn't relate to anything except for the thinker, but I don't think I can use glass shards, at least not yet. I don't know if I can use the wiretap, because I don't remember the exact combination, or conversation that was present on there. Receipt wouldn't really make any sense in this. I feel like May's testimony could be related to something about this. Or the floor plans, but I don't know. I continue to forget that I can press him for more information on these statements. I'll press him for more information on this. What was she doing at the time? This man watching a soap opera on TV. Meeting woman. Would you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone?
Miss May was acting alone when she
Tapped the phone of this Fey woman. Good politician. I will say, Mr. Phoenix is very quippy. And no, you are not El Presidente. Fuck off. She ran away. Okay. Be a little more detailed about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, understand. Yeah. Victim was attacked, ran to the left, gave chase, struck her down. Are you sure? You know, I am always absolutely perfect. Oh, jeez, I freaking hate this guy. You change your testimony to reflect this new detail. And to the left, you wait a minute. Wait a minute. But May said she ran to the right. This is an actual objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim was here. The victim ran to the left as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Damn.
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Either I trust logic, or I trust Maya's instinct. Ooh, that's tricky, because, like, normally this is me. I would normally trust logic that she would run to the right. That, you know, that Maya would run to the right, because right is the direction of the door. Left is not. It's literally a dead end. I mean, unless she was going for something. I'm gonna go with my logical route and say that White is wrong and May is correct. As Miss May has stated, Mia ran to the right after she was attacked.
What is this? I am not fashioning fabrications, I assure you. Then lady ran to the left, I am sure of it.
There can only be one explanation. And that is, obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? It just clicked. I'm an idiot. In the law offices, they're both right. Because granted, we know this, but Mr. White was the one who killed Maya. And just based on the diagram that we just saw, Miss May was at the hotel and saw Miss May saw Mia run to the left. But because Mr. White was facing in the exact opposite direction, he saw her go right. Why wouldn't she go towards the exit, though? In any case, oh my god, how did I completely forget that? I clearly don't play this game enough. Holy moly. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. He was the killer. Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. That is where the killer was standing. Wait. No, she was running towards the exit. Miss May saw her going towards the... I'm getting my directionalities confused between their testimonies.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what do you suggest?
Rapscallion. Object. The postulations of this defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear. For this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony. No, especially now that you've been hacked. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Fuck off.
That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet your fucking butt I will. I've actually got an idea of what to press him on. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and you hit her savagely. That's what you saw. What? Wait. I didn't hit anyone. Oh, come on. There's no point hiding this from the court. The prosecution requested the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. She ran to the right. Deliver the final blow. And then I'm gonna press him on this. Phoenix! That's, Phoenix, can you, oh my god. You claim that was not you, then show us proof. You hit her twice. Hang on. She only had one, didn't she only have one? Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were positively, yes?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
Why? The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
We want justice! We want justice! Don't let him get away! Don't let him get away!
Thank you, Judge, even if you are bought. Like this.
The witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd, yes! Public perception is incredibly important when it comes to trials. Just look at the Depp versus Heard case. So many people, especially as time went on, were very much on Johnny Depp's side throughout that whole ordeal. And that was incredibly important. Like, it's a sort of morale boost. Obviously not for Amber Heard. She just did not have great evidence. Do I think she was maybe something of a victim in that whole situation? Perhaps. But I think Depp was much more a victim. And I think Heard was a big cause of it. Anyways, I'm not trying to cause strife. Now slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. Wright? Okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over. Although now I'm actually like, what do I press him on?
I looked at the other window
When you heard that thing fall. Heard what thing fall? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Oh, that, the glass light stand.
one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? I'm gonna go with yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course, of course. Lightstone was lying on the floor when you...
Huh? How have you been able to tell? I'm taking a risk! It was the right one! It was the right one! It was the right one! Yes, 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 yes! Sorry. Be very professional here. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
I'm back, baby. You lusty.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as the glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Philo offices. Ugh! In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. What is happening with his freaking head face?
Oh, boo-hoo, cried Mommy. Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I miss Mia.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Excuse me? What, Edgeworth? Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? Wait. What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. What?
Order!
Yeah, explain what the frick you're talking about. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I don't like where this is headed either. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct. You are most correct, I
hate you, Edgeworth.
In order to place the wiretap, I've reached the Vancouver law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Anywho.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me.
Don't worry, don't worry. Mike's got faith in you. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Entered the Fanco offices. Of course, you had done so to place the wiretap. That is when you saw this glass light stand.
So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Thank you for your vote of confidence, Maya. I do not have this right now. I'm gonna press for a little more info. Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Blah, blah, blah.
Enter the Fanco offices. I'm gonna try and get as much information. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fanco offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
Done so to place the wiretap. Yeah. Why did you tap Mia's phone? It's a fair question. There's no bearing on the current case. I think it does. Blue Court is a detective agency of sorts. We have responsibility to protect client confidentiality, blah blah blah. Saw the glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? That is a good question, Bear. Made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention. Ugh. Oh, do I really have to bluff him from oh, fuck me. What's the point of the receipt? There's gotta be a point of it. Damn it. The contradiction. Oh, no. Damn it. It didn't win any points with the judges. Or judge. Oh. No reason to further prolong the trial. The defense has failed to give the court sufficient reason to doubt the prosecution's claim. This court finds the defense or defendants. Damn it. I gotta play through all that again, don't I? Didn't I try and press him on everything? Why'd you tap? Oh, yeah, that's right. I kept getting blocked by freaking Edgeworth here. Asshole. Responsibility for the confidentiality bonus. He saw the glass light stand. Can't really check anything. I don't know. I don't see anything is the problem. You know, something as innocuous as light stand. Damn. Fudge on a fudgesicle. I already did this one. What the frick? What the hell? Where'd this come from? Was I just supposed to just go over like some pieces of evidence, or try and like press multiple times? I'm afraid this is as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Fuck you.
No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. What is it, Maya? Maya, what do you want? It's not Maya. What? 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 Mm. Beg pardon. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? I'm sorry, did I just faint? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Evidently. Oh. What? You're finally. Is this a dream? Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I'm sorry, talking to ghosts is a thing in this game? What? 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 Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true What? Maya's channeling Mia to me right now? What? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. Oh, come on, give me something a little more substantial than that. We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Yeah? The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Item. Glass light stand. I beg pardon? Date of purchase, September. The day before the murder? I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Oh, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? The beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh, there you go. I think the court is about to be reconvened. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Oh. Oh my god. Wowzers!
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, you have an opinion on this matter.
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Those will be your last words.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Bitch, please. I was wondering what that receipt had to do with it. Now, sir. Take this. Look closely. See the word Maya written in blood. You grasping? I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Ooh, the judge.
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
Score, bitches. Score. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I did not just glitch out. That did not just happen. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Right. Quit making up words. It's just, no. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree, you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
What now, Edgeworth? I am tired. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What now? There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry?
The fuck you want? The fuck? This isn't gonna be one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. No, fuck that. I'm objecting to that shit. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
Why?
Completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
What do I do? 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 There's no way I just wait for this.
May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
Oh. The witness will stay. Damn. What? Wait, what? You look like what? Read this note out loud. Mia. What's... A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Anyways, I have something I would like to read to the court. I could have just done that. Take that. What is this exactly? The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Huh?
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor. What just happened?
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. So I'm the only one who saw Maya look like Mia. Nobody else saw that shit, right?
Well, this court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
You lost, Edgeworth.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Court adjourned. Defendant lobby number 1. Oh, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? Oh, come on, how did you not see that coming, dude? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? See you later. Chief, Mia! Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came? Mia! I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see her face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were... I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Okay. No, not that. Not that. You don't mind me Nick? Why? Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. No. No. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, this is Maya's fault here. I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in Co offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting. Okay, wait up! Turnabouts, what the heck is happening in this? I didn't want to start that. Yes, I want to save my progress up to this point. I need to start saving a bit more often, by the way, like after the major stuff. No. Please tell me this is like a game or something. Huh? What in the absolute... This has to be a game of some kind. What is going on? What is happening? What is this? I'm so confused. What? Or is it like a TV show? Okay, so this is like a month. No. I'm done. I'm done. So, I'm gonna title screen. Just no. Okay. That last piece, that last like bout of testimony where I like apparently had to go through pressing information multiple times or something like that before I fainted, I guess. I'm not a fan of that mechanic. There's no way that would have been clear. I was almost gonna try like pressing as many pieces of evidence as possible, but that would have landed me in the same position that I was in before, where I essentially made myself guilty. Okay, I guess Maya and I are working together now, and she could potentially be channeling spirits further down the line, including that of Mia. That was trippy. That was trippy. I will honestly say that. But damn, what a quick little resolution there. Hallelujah. But that's all the time I have for this particular trial. I guess I'll be starting this samurai game anime thing later. at another time. So, okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this interesting trial. And as usual, until the next video, guys, check you laters. It's Otterney, signing off.